Welcome to the series of how-to videos related to DocuSign Anything, our integration of Business Central and DocuSign's e-signature. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to create your demo environment where you can test unlimited number of envelopes for free during the 30-day free trial period. The functionality is the same as in production, the only difference is a watermark on your documents that makes them legally invalid. Now we can move on to the next part. In this part, we're going to create your DocuSign developer account because with every developer account comes a free demo environment. To do that, go to the following address, developers.docusign.com, and select the corresponding action from the red drop-down menu here. You'll be redirected to a short form where you will need to fill in some basic information about your company. You can see that I already had some information pre-saved here. In the second to last step, just select the API integration and click the blue Get Started button. Since there's a two-step authentication process set up by default, you will be probably asked to enter your verification code, and in the next step you will need to configure the password to your account. Once you have successfully logged in, please go to your user icon in the top right corner and go to My Apps and Keys. And here you will get all the information you will need to fill in the next part to our integration wizard in your Business Central environment. So you will need these three information: the user ID as a unique identifier of your DocuSign user. It's very similar for the account ID, which is the unique identifier of your DocuSign account, and this value will be pre-filled automatically in our wizard since the system knows that you selected the corresponding demo scenario. And in the next step, we will need to create your integration key, which is again a unique identifier of your DocuSign demo environment. So you just click on Add the new integration key. You can name your integration key as you want, for example, demo environment, and confirm your selection. Once your integration key is created, you will need to generate your RSA key pair. This value is used to encrypt your token during the authentication process, and you will be shown two values, a public key and a private key. The value you need is a private key. Please copy it and save it somewhere safe, because this value will be or can be viewed only once at its creation. So we recommend to save it, for example, to a text file. And the last step before we can move on to the actual setup in Business Central is the configuration of your redirect URI. You will need to specify this address so that the browser knows where to redirect you after the authentication process is over. This value will always be the same. it's universal and you can copy it from our documentation. And that's all that needs to be done on DocuSign side. Now we can move on to the Business Central, so see you in the next part. We already configured together all the information we will need in this step in the previous part of the video. Now you just need to go to your Business Central environment and look for the integration wizard. On the first screen, you just need to read and accept our terms and conditions. On the following screen, you need to select the corresponding environment, which is the third one. The other two scenarios are related to the production scenarios or options, which we will cover in the following episodes of our how-to series. And if we move on to the next part, the authorization setup, here you will need to copy the integration key we created together. So to do that, just go back to your DocuSign account. Make sure that you've saved your settings after you added redirect URI. And you can simply copy and paste the integration key we created together. So let's do that. Here you can just copy the RSA key. Just make sure that you're copying the entire key, including the text and dashes at the beginning and at the end, and make sure that there's no formatting involved, because that's a common mistake you can make during the setup process. The next part is the necessity to grant consent to the application. To do that, just click on the link icon here. You will be asked to use your access credentials, or if you're already logged in, as we are at this moment, you will get the corresponding screen right away. You just need to allow access, and the link icon will change to check mark. One more thing I should mention regarding this point, and that is that you should always make sure that you have pop-up windows enabled in your browser, because if not, the authentication won't or doesn't have to work as it should. So now we can move to the second to last screen of the setup wizard, where again you simply copy and paste the two values we already discussed in the previous part of the video. And this is the user ID of your DocuSign user, and the ID of your DocuSign account. And as I mentioned before, this value is already pre-filled, and you can see that it's not non-editable. And that brings us to the last part of the setup process. You can see that it's very quick and easy, and that's the test connection. This step is not mandatory, but we still recommend to do that to make sure that the connection between the two systems was or has been established correctly. You can see that the connectivity test was successful. And that's the final step of the setup process. If you click next, you can just finish the setup wizard and you're ready to start using the DocuSign Anything integration. Thank you for watching and see you next time.